Breeders Cup 2021 from Del Mar. Derbyologist here for Stable Wagers, Winners and Winers as we continue to get you ready for the 2021 Breeders Cup. And this time we're going to take a look at the Breeders Cup Juvenile. 12 horses have been pre-entered. Now remember, final post positions and odds will be drawn on Monday. And then we are going to start broadcasting 14 preview videos for the 2021 Breeders' Cup. We're going to be getting them to you throughout the week, so make sure to hit like and subscribe to Stable Wagers and continue to watch for horse racing action as we get you ready from the Seaside Oval, Del Mar. This time I want to talk about the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. 12 horses have been pre-entered, and it really is a worldwide Breeders' Cup Classic. We have 2 horses pre-entered from Japan, including a 10-length winner by Arrogate, and that horse, Jasper the Great, going to be interesting to see how he does here against the best horses from the East Coast, West Coast, and Midwest. We do have the winner of the Breeders' Cup of the Keeneland Futurity, Breeders' Futurity, the Champagne Stakes, and the American Pharoah Stakes, which are the 3 Grade 1 prep races for the 2021. They are big races in themselves, and we're going to take a look at those 3 horses as our preview continues here. It was Jack Christopher. Now, he has gotten a lot of betting support at the windows in both his lifetime starts. He won his first race. He was bet down to the favorite. That was at Saratoga. Looked like a good thing that day, drew off to victory. Then in his second lifetime race, facing winners for the first time. Again, he was bet down at the windows, Jack Christopher, with that speedy pedigree by Munnings. Munnings is one of those horses that has produced a lot of sprinters. Now, his stud fee has gone up the last couple of years, and we'll see how he does here with this one. But Jack Christopher, by half ours, who was another lightly raced horse for Todd Pletcher. He had a short career. Munnings himself has sired, probably his best distance horse has been I'm a Chatterbox, but he has had other graded stakes winners do well, especially early on in their career. So I think Jack Christopher is the hot horse right now with 2 starts, 2 wins, and an 8-length victory and a 2-length victory, and he is a graded stakes winner. Now, Jasper Great for Japan, winning by 10 lengths, a son of Arrogate. Now, Arrogate, of course, won the Breeders' Cup Classic, won the Pegasus World Cup Classic, and this horse was a good thing. His first time out, won by 10 lengths. He's going to ship over and take on a horse that won at out west, and a nice winner for Corniche. Bob Baffert trains. Now, Bob Baffert's going to have 2 in this race. Quality Road is the sire of Corniche. He started his career as a bet down winner, 50 cents on the dollar first time out, and then he was bet down to 40 cents on the dollar his second time out in the American Pharoah Stakes. Corniche, definitely one to watch here. They paid $1.5 million at the OBS spring sale for him. Bob Baffert also has a second horse in this race. His name is Pinehurst. And what was interesting about Pinehurst, he was another horse bet down in his debut, picked up a nice victory with Mike Smith in the saddle. Then he won the second time out by 4 lengths at Del Mar. He went off at a little bit of a price that day, 4-1, especially when you consider that it was a Bob Baffert horse. And so Pinehurst is probably going to be about 6-7-1 in that range. And he's one to take a look. He's worked consistently since winning that debut race. And it looks like they're kind of tightening the screws on him. He's a son of Twirling Candy who can get some good horses. So Pinehurst, definitely one of the longer shots to consider. Another horse who won as a long shot his last race, that was Rattle and Roll for trainer Kenny McPeak, who is yet to win a Breeders' Cup race. He's got Rattle and Roll running well. Now, this horse has ran 4 times, which is one of the more experienced horses in the pre-entries. Rattle and Roll won by 4 lengths at Keeneland in the Breeders' Futurity the last time. And when you take a look at overall his pedigree, another one that's bred to win early. The interesting thing to note about Rattle and Roll is his broodmare sire was Johannesburg, and Johannesburg won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile a few years back ago at a price. So Rattle and Roll could be in that 6-7 to 1 range. Papa Cap is another long shot you may want to consider. This one started off his career at Gulfstream Park, won by 2 lengths, geared down late. He opened up by 3 in that race. Then he went to Del Mar and won the Best Pal Stakes. That was a small stakes race for 2-year-olds, a grade 2. And then he went up against Pinehurst to defeat him in the Del Mar Futurity. And then it was Corniche defeating him in the American Pharoah Stakes. So he's got 4 races. He's got some experience. He's by that first crop sire Gunrunner, and Gunrunner was able to capture a couple of stakes winners early on out of this first crop. So I think Papa Cap might be one that might stretch out. He might like that 1.16 distance here of the Breeders' Cup race. So those are a couple of long shots. Pinehurst, Papa Cap. Your favorite's going to be pretty much probably between Corniche and Jack Christopher. And I think the pace of the race is definitely going to be fast because Corniche went wire to wire in both of his starts. And Jack Christopher just has that raw speed, and he was a wire-to-wire winner in his first race. He came from just off the pace, but now he's got to stretch out from a 1-turn mile in the Champagne Stakes to 2 turns, and he's also got to ship across the country to Del Mar. It's going to be a very fast race. I think we're going to see a Beyer speed figure most likely in the upper 90s, and that's going to set him on track for the 2022 Kentucky Derby. We're going to be previewing all 14 Breeders' Cup races this week. Monday is the post draw, and then we're going to get the odds and the final fields. There's a lot of turf horses entered, and we're going to have to see the post positions before we start to make our selections. We're going to be picking some exactas, trifectas, maybe even a few superfectas, taking a look at some win bets and some long shots throughout the week, right here with Stable Wagers and Winner and Winers. Remember, hit that like and subscribe button. Horse racing action from Del Mar. It's the 2021 Breeders' Cup.